Hello, friends. It is Anna and Mr. Stoic Max. Come on, buddy. I wanted to make another video for you guys today, just talking a little bit more about using our leash for feedback while we're out for walks and utilizing the skills that we've taught Max so far to kind of maintain composure when he gets excited. So right here already, he sees Jeff up here with Milo and he's wanting to go away. So I'm not going to yell at him for that, but I am going to ask him for obedience. Max, come. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Come, buddy. Super dog. Max, come here. That's a boy. Hi. Good job. Good job. All right, so I got the recall. Let's go, Max. I have his attention. We've got dogs over here at the fence. Good dog. And see here, she shows a little interest, but not, you can see through my shadow, not too much. So, Max, sit. Good boy. I got my sit. He's still a little bit distracted by the other dogs, but we're not losing our minds. So that's our first goal. Okay, buddy. So I'm going to show you we talked about before. I'm going to let him stand here on his own, do whatever he wants for a second. We talked about in the last video about how the down was our end game goal with a dog like this, where if he'll give us a down in front of other dogs, then I know that we can kind of start nitpicking on the little bits of attention and things. So right now I'm going to do that. And I know he's distracted. I know he's looking at Milo and all the things. Max, down. Good dog. And I want you guys to rewind and watch that and listen to that at least 300 times. Not really, but sort of. Because the tempo and the sincerity that I had in that command is really important for a dog like this. He needs to know you mean business, but you're not mad. I'm not really ever mad at him. He's just a ridiculous, playful dude. So right there, he got up, and I am going to give him feedback here. Down. And he did not. Down. Good dog. So that's a perfect example of how to use your leash for feedback in situations like this. Jeff started talking. Max got distracted. Juju's over here being her beautiful self, annoying and waggy. Hi, Juju. and Max is pretty keyed up on Milo over here and my chicken, who's great. Hi. But it doesn't matter because he's on a leash, so he has to still hear me. I understand you're excited and you're distracted, but I need your attention, okay? Because you're too big and you're going to pull me over and hurt me like you did your mother, crazy. So, like I said, rewind that in a second and watch the way I gave that correction. I said his name very clearly. I took a deep breath, and then I asked him for the down, which is what I need. So it was Max, pause, down. And I said it like I meant it, and I believed he would do it. I showed him confidence in my voice and authority in my voice, but not pressure and not an ounce of meanness, just some sureness. And he heard me, and he dropped right down. Now, if he did not, or if I needed to, like he didn't, and he got up, and I needed to give him feedback, my leash is going to start loose. I'm going to give a quick correction. I did that real slow, so I didn't correct him on his own. And then I released the pressure. That is the biggest mistake people make in training dogs, is the leash correction or the making of pressure and then not releasing it. So dogs don't actually learn from corrections. They learn from the release of pressure through a correction. So if a dog makes a poor choice, like getting up out of a down before he's told, or going to pull on the leash, or barking at another dog, and we just yell at him, or we correct him with the leash, or we correct him with the e-collar, and that correction makes him stop doing the bad thing, if you don't ask him again and give him the chance to do it right, and you don't ever release the pressure, i.e. loosening your leash or removing the verbal pressure, removing the spatial pressure, and giving him a chance to do it again, they never learn. So people that walk around with their dogs on tight leashes, trying to hold them next to me or next to them, or that don't just let them lay down, that is the biggest mistake in dog training. And that's something I want you guys to watch throughout these videos and make sure that that's something you're putting in your brain and try to teach yourself to manage your line the same way. Okay, Max, I'm going to try to show that in action a little bit more. So right here, come on, buddy. Right there, I just gave him a couple little bumps to tell him, let's go, I'm on my way. But I didn't drag him with me. I was just like, hey, come this way. Feedback, not force, okay? We never talk about force. I never force my dog to stay by me. Never force my dog to come to me. But I do make pressure for bad behaviors, and I release it, and I give him another option to do it the right way. So he's getting a little ahead of me here, so I'm going to, Good boy. He got back, and I released the pressure. The leash is loose again. Let's go, buddy. This way. Come on. So he's a little whiny. He showed me a little bit of stress, like he's a little excited. MJ's over here. Max, down. He did not. Down. Good boy. I gave that little bump, told him down again, and I'm actually going to give him another option to do it right. Okay, Max, down. He's thinking. Maybe he forgot. Down. Good boy. And it's not a big snatch. It's just a little bump, a little like, hey, remember we're talking here and you have rules. Okay, Max, down. Good dog. Good boy. And you can see with his general demeanor, he's proud of himself. Look at his little face. Good job, buddy. Cool. So that's really, it seems like a very simple lesson, but it's so important. If you can handle your leash the right way and make sure you maintain a loose leash, and if he pulls on the leash or he gets far away from you or he doesn't give you attention, then you use your leash for feedback. I don't want to use my leash to force him to be right, and I don't want to use my leash to force him to make the right decisions, but I do want to cause him to make the right decisions by the way I use it. I hope that makes sense. Down. Down. Good boy. So even right there, I gave him a chance. I was like, that's a verbal pressure. And I asked him to down again. He did not. So I gave him a little physical pressure with the leash, and we're down in the presence of these guys. Super. I hope that all makes sense. That's kind of a lot amount of information. I wish someone would have been videoing me and I wasn't videoing my own dog, but I'll try to kind of show you guys some more of that through the next few videos. I hope that all makes sense. I got some plans for this dude today and we're going to get to that, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, guys.